Good egg, good egg, good egg. Good show, good show, good show. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Big show. Big show, big show. Hi. I'm LeftHousr. You are watching the NFT Action News. Today's a special Thursday edition. I'm joined by my brother, Emmett E. Left. It's January 20th. Still in the first month of the year, brother.
Holy moly. We've made it thus far. The NFT Action News starts now. That's right. You heard it here first. NF Thursday is upon us. And Metaforce meeting has commenced. Here we are. We've got a great guest coming in.
We do. We got great guests coming in. We've got some great topics. I want to jump into something almost right away.
Please.
Because we got to, I want to show you something, and then we need to discuss. But I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna show you. Here we go.
Right. Let's see what brother has in store for us here.
The Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah, we need a scam. The country is run on a succession of scams.
But how is this going to protect us from China?
Ooh, well, I don't know.
Isn't that the real issue?
Well, it's going to.
They're buying up everything.
It'll pump up the economy. Do you own any digital real estate?
What?
Do you own any digital real estate?
I'm gonna ask you again.
What?
I mean, I know
What do
you
mean
have
by
like a house and
digital
everything.
real estate? What does that mean?
You don't. It's real estate in the metaverse. Like you own it. It's real estate.
Joe Rogan's so
I don't
dumb.
understand. You're such a boomer. You need to own digital real estate.
Oh my God! Snoop Dogg paid
He's in it.
$450,000 to be Snoop Dogg's metaverse. Oh, someone paid $450,000 to be Snoop Dogg's metaverse neighbor.
No joke, bro.
He's now a resident of the Sandbox metaverse.
In 20 years, you're not going to be able to go outside because of the climate. So you're going to spend most of your time in a pod, and you're going to live online. Your NFTs are going to be your precious art, and you're going to live in the metaverse in digital real estate.
So is Snoop making all that money? Like if it's $450,000 to be his neighbor, is that his money now?
No, it's just like when a celebrity moves into a building, people want to live in it.
Okay, good question now. So who gets that money? Where's that money?
The person who owned the land.
That's nonsense.
What do you mean?
It's nonsense.
How is it nonsense?
They don't get all of it though.
But there's
What do
no
you mean
land.
there's no land?
Where's
There's
the land?
digital
So this
land.
little video is what it is. This is
Look
the
at this.
sandbox. This is Snoop's land in the sandbox.
What? Go back to that. What is this?
NFT.
Sandbox.
Hold on.
So I'll pause it real quick.
No. Keep it going. I want to see how this plays out. Wave 1, launching December 2nd. Starting time.
Never forget to pass it. He gets it.
All right, so there you go. Before it goes too far. So each of those little blocks are for sale,
NFT.
and essentially, see it says like on sale. Like that's a bigger block. That's like 9 blocks together.
You
It's
could
like an
start
acre.
on the metaverse. You could start a Rogan land where nobody has to take a vaccine.
But this isn't even
Think
real
about
life.
that.
I'm so
This
confused.
All right,
is
so-
real life. It's
so
what real life's becoming.
What's happening in that, Joe? Just like for something you might understand, which it sort of showed right there, that very beginning part. What can happen in the sandbox is like Roblox. So you can develop a game in your space and people can come play it, and then they can give you money to play it or hang out or watch the concert you're hosting.
What if you could start your own country essentially in the metaverse? You buy up all this digital real estate, and then what if Gavin Newsom ran for governor of it, won, and destroyed it? He'd be fucking you twice in the real world and in the metaverse.
And
There you have it. There you have it. There. What do you think about that, brother?
it's a lot to swallow. Old Joe Rogan there needs to wake up.
Why? Joe Rogan is like a smart man in a lot of realms, in a lot of circles, but every time NFTs, crypto comes up, he's just, I don't get it. He turns into like the biggest idiot
I've
in
had
the world.
100
Like,
smart people explain it to me, and I just can't understand it.
it's like, what is there to, what are you missing? What are you missing here? I don't get it. It's kind of funny. Oh, I see our guest has arrived here.
Yeah.
Let's bring on Mr. DeFi Dawson right now. How are you, sir? Mr. Dawson.
Hey, folks. Super good. Thanks for having me on.
Awesome.
Hey,
Thanks for joining
good
us.
to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, indeed. Yes. So, Em, why don't you take the reins since you stumbled into DeFi first?
Yeah, I think it's almost been a year since I found old DeFi Dawson here on the Twitter space, I believe. and found his project EARNIFI and was doing a little bit of airdrop research myself, and then just ended up reaching out to him and kind of started a little conversation, and that led me to joining into the EARNIFI paid program, a premier member, if you will. And yeah, since then, it's just been a good person to go back to and chat with in the space whenever I have any questions or anything. Very responsive, and yeah, I'd love to hear a little bit of your story, Dawson. You know, where you came from and when you found crypto or the space, and then we can get into how you built EARNIFI out and take a look at it.
Yeah, sure thing. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, so what we just mentioned and what I work on is called EARNIFI. That's available at earn.fi, and this is the premier place for airdrops. So it's the only resource that I know of, and that's why I built it, in order to help myself find more airdrops. And luckily, the airdrop ecosystem has gone crazy in the last year, and so EARNIFI has been there the whole time, growing along with it. So I launched EARNIFI in February of last year. So we're at 11 months right now.
Yes.
And yeah, back then airdrops there's 5, I think, 4 or 5. We had Uniswap, we had 1inch, a few other ones. And yeah, it's obviously gone way beyond that at this point. You saw at the bottom of the homepage, there's currently 700 assets on EARNIFI. And that the reason I say it as a question is because it's honestly growing so fast at this point. It's tough to keep up with.
Yeah.
Right, crazy.
Yeah, that number right there is kind of auto-calculated within the code base. So I'm kind of just going mad adding stuff, and then luckily that updates on its own so that it never falls out of date.
Wow, crazy. So, okay, so you said like if there was only 7, like how long ago was that? Are you saying like a year ago?
Yes, so in February of 2021 was when this launched, and there was Uniswap, there was 1inch, there was thru combo. There was, yeah, and I think there was 1 or 2 more. I can go back and see some of the screenshots, but it was very sparse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what interested you into, like, how did you start to think of this idea of like, let me build this platform for helping people, yeah, with helping them qualify for airdrops, or just start to understand them a little bit?
Yeah, what I noticed was that, so I've been using Ethereum for years, not a heavy user though. I mean, I think very few people were heavy users more than a year ago because there wasn't that much to use.
Yeah.
And so with all the increase in cool smart contracts and fun stuff to use, I realized that there was actually, it was really tough for me to check each of my wallets for airdrops. You know, I had like this random one from 3 years ago. I had one from a year ago, and just pasting each of them into the websites was not enjoyable, let alone I was wondering and worrying that maybe I was missing something. Maybe I was missing certain airdrops.
Right.
And so originally I built it for myself, like I said, but I've always been someone interested in sharing and giving back as far as like open source code. You can see on GitHub, I've made so many things, most of them useless for the last 10 years, like just always building tiny things and just always trying to ship.
Okay.
And then luckily this one really struck a chord when I did that whole build it quick and ship it. So I won the ETH Global Hackathon with EARNIFI.
Oh,
and
sick.
Yeah, it was a month-long hackathon, and I spent only the last 48 hours of that building it. So
Crazy.
I'm always interested in this quick feedback, quick iteration, announcing things and seeing if it sticks.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard of those hackathons throughout the years for sure. So that's pretty rad.
Yeah, they're incredible hackathons for anyone interested in. If you don't have to be an engineer necessarily, but it definitely helps. They're an incredible place to launch stuff. That's where 1inch got their start as well, before me.
Okay.
Nice. And it seems like I'm looking at the pricing here. It's like you're working with the POAPs.
Yeah, so it's also the premier place the primary place to search for all of your POAP tokens completely for free.
Okay.
So when you put in an address, it searches you for over 300 different POAP tokens instantly. And that's, again, free for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When you
the
match new
basic
ones,
version
you
allows you to kind of come in and drop your address, your ETH address, and it'll scan for basic airdrops. Yeah, like kind of the bigger ones, and then give you a little taste of the site. And if you're like some of what's going on, the Premiere opens things up kind of to another level for sure.
Gotcha. So cool. So okay, so when you like how from when you started it to now, like there's obviously all these airdrops. Are you getting heavy traffic? Are you interacting with a lot of people? Do you guys have like is there a community behind your project? You know what I mean? Like what does it look like?
Sure. Yeah, the community question is a tricky one because the space in crypto is, as you know, rife with spam and exploits and just Discord drama as well, getting swamped in Discord messages. And so I've always been a minimalist when it comes to my time, when it comes to possessions and whatnot. And so EARNIFI is intentionally really minimal. That's kind of shown with the address input the second you land on the page. It's like, hey guys, this is what this is for. See if it's useful to you. And again, I'm never trying to move people towards premium unless they have premium airdrops. So it's never a thing where you're going to be spending money uselessly, like wastefully. And that's something that I always give people refunds for as well. If they misunderstand that, maybe they joined and they only have a Coinbase wallet, you know, and they're still trying to learn what decentralized finance is. EARNIFI, that's why it's a good thing that it's a Web 2 platform, because there's a person here who can refund. It's not this like one-way interaction. Yeah, I manage that community. I manage outreach. If you send in support through that thing in the bottom right, that question mark, it goes to me.
Okay.
EARNIFI it's a one-person deal. I've worked through with contractors for design, and I've worked for contractors for internal support, making the support flow something I can actually do quickly. But besides that, the idea is to see how big something can scale with, solid engineering and just hard work.
That's really cool.
And as the space is growing with the airdrops kind of buzzing around, I'm sure that alone helps a little bit. But then it brings us to the issue of safety as well, which I know having EARNIFI to come to as kind of my verification of like, because you'll see things drop and you want to react right away, you know, in this space. So there's that immediate kind of feel or need that I feel like it washes over or has gone through all of us. But yeah, I always feel good to be able to come here and kind of verify that you've looked at the airdrop, that you are kind of verifying it through EARNIFI as well. It settles myself for sure when I'm navigating through trying to find or qualify for these things.
Well, what are some of like the airdrop scams that are out there? Like what can you run into, or what have you heard of?
Yeah, this is a great question because I have actually watched every airdrop in the last year. So every single thing has passed under my eyeballs. Well, so one of the primary things that EARNIFI can help with, as you mentioned, is making sure things that are up here are legit. So we'll start maybe the most elementary, the easiest ways to kind of get taken advantage of if you're brand new to crypto is these share drops, these marketing drops where, you've seen it, retweet 3 times, like send to 3 friends, connect your wallet, whatnot. Most of those are them getting free marketing and then you doxing yourself so that your wallet is tied to your Twitter account. Neither of those are good. EARNIFI has never done something and never will do something that is share with 5 friends in order to qualify. Fair, that's not how Web3 works. So that's kind of where we start. These are some of the more basic things. Same thing can happen in a Telegram group where it's join this Telegram and post your message, post a message with your address.
Yeah.
You can easily scrape those. Like I have scraped ones before, 10,000 different Ethereum addresses, just to see if that's how it worked. And maybe that's what the company was doing. Because of course I'm here to guard against stuff like that as well. And yeah, never post your stuff into a Telegram unless it's a fresh wallet, maybe a burner wallet. And even then in the research, it shows that very close to 0 of those ever turn to be profitable airdrops. Yeah, I saw a Reddit thread once of someone who they went hard on applying to everything possible through the forms, through the Telegram messages, through the retweets, and I think he got like $6 out of one. And yeah, out of 15 other ones, he just doxed himself.
How much time did that take too? I wonder, you know, like what's the breakdown per hour, what you're getting paid on that? Is it like 20 cents an hour? What are we doing here? Yeah, that's crazy.
For real, you have that. And then you also have the threat that you've connected to so many weird sites with your address.
Yeah.
There was actually a really unfortunate, not exploit really, but attack that happened recently where someone set up a fake website for checking your, I think it was checking your wallet balances. And it would strictly just store your IP address with your wallet and send it straight to the US DOD. It was like somehow affiliated with the Department of Defense.
Whoa.
Crazy.
So you really got to be careful with what you connect to. That's another thing. EARNIFI doesn't request to connect to your wallet unless you are about to claim an airdrop that exists only on EARNIFI. So there's actually, I think 3 or 4 airdrops that removed their claim pages from their own websites. But because it's a smart contract, EARNIFI can still claim it. You can still claim through EARNIFI.
Yeah.
All right.
Those are the only times that EARNIFI will connect.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's very secure that way. Yeah, I mean, it happened like it's in Discord. It's like that's like a new promo tactic or whatever. Invite your 5 friends, 3 friends to the Discord. So when I get those, I just block them, and that's like so there's like a portion of my day where I'm just blocking people. That's like what I did. That's I don't even read them anymore. I'm sure I've missed like real messages to me because they if they looked sort of like anything like one of these other ones. But yeah, it's quite annoying. It's quite annoying. I think it's a terrible tactic too. Like, why? You're just making people out there hate you. I feel like you're just it's just annoying to get bugged like by that. So it's like, well, now I remember your project with this annoyance in my head. So I wish there was a better way. I wish people would stop doing that.
Yeah, I mean, so that's the intro of kind of the basic stuff that happens. I'm not sure how technical you're interested in getting, but
yeah,
crazy stuff that has happened recently. I can go over one of them, for instance, if you really want to hear like the extent of what these things can do.
Yeah, let's hear something gnarly.
Yeah, so here's a really gnarly one. And I am going to butcher a couple of the details on this because I haven't done the smart contract audit myself. Mm-hmm. But there's a really interesting tweet thread out there I can get for you if there's show notes or anything later. But the way this airdrop went down is within 16 hours from launch, they purposely had an exploit in the smart contract where when you LP'd on Uniswap, you could never un-LP. So that means when something sketchy starts happening, you have no way to pull things out again. And so, the airdrop launches, you claim and you LP right away, even if it's not that valuable to you, because you're going to start making all the fees from everyone else who's aping in. So some folks, that's their strategy with airdrops, is to always claim and LP those tokens. And when you LP on Uniswap, you put in an equal amount of this new token as you do with Ethereum. Like you provide the Ether and you provide that sketchy token. And so half was Ether in every single LP position, and you could never pull either out except for the founders. They had a way of using that exchange price to suck all the ETH liquidity back out, and basically just made this like vapor token that within 24 hours made them $1 million. And when you look back in the smart contract, it was in plain sight as well. But because there's no audit going on, folks ape into these things when they hear about them right away, which is always a balance for me with EARNIFI. How do I list things? How often? How quickly?
Yeah. And so did you have like a disaster happen to you? Have you been scammed on airdrops before?
So I think at this point I've dodged 3 and partially got hit by 1. Not as personal, but for EARNIFI customers. There was a really unfortunate situation that happened last week actually with fees.wtf.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of the triage, like refunding folks actually, which is again something that would never happen within a fully decentralized Web3 system here because there's no person behind it.
Right.
I'm actually going to be paying people out more than what they lost, more than what they spent, because the fees.wtf airdrop was a huge one. A lot of people were in it, but the actual value of what they got was low. And there was this there's another thread online about how this happened with the price, but the price shocked down after launch, like more than any airdrop has ever done. In that, I think it was within the first hour, it went from where it was at to 2 or 3% in value.
And was that another LP issue with like bots going after?
Yeah, you're spot on. So it was kind of like a bot war. There's a thread. It sounds like you might have even read it because
yeah,
it was bots basically battling down to zero, and it wasn't actually it wasn't not an exploit. It was not an issue from the fees team. I've been chatting with them in DMs actually for quite a while, and from all I can tell, they're a very legitimate team.
Yeah,
but it was a really unfortunate situation because when EARNIFI emails go out, you can't go back and change an email because an email is just there in your inbox. And so I sent a few thousand ones with that price right as the shock was happening. And so people thought they had $1,000 when they actually had 40, I think.
Yeah.
And so
I looked at it yesterday and it looked like there was like the price was starting to climb back up on it. So are they trying to do something, like is the team trying to, is there a plan? Like what's their plan? What are they trying to do? Or is it like a dead token? Is the project dead because of these bots, or what happens next on that level?
Solid question. I'm not sure their long-term roadmap, but I do know that one of the things in the immediate term they're doing is they're creating a premium dashboard where you get access to it, I think, with their NFT. Yeah. But of course, this is an example of a project that does not have a long track record of adding a lot of value the way that Uniswap did when it launched.
Yeah.
Fees, it's like a simple web app you could create in a few hours for showing you how much you've spent in fees.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is the line we walk as folks in Web3 and in crypto jumping into airdrops. You see all kinds of high and low quality things being launched.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you get the NFT that commemorates how much you've spent. It's like, oh god,
so you can regret it forever.
So funny. It's historical though. It is historical. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious if it sounds like from what you know of your conversations with the fees people, that they are that they're trying to do the right thing here. They had the right intentions, So then who sets out against them? Just somebody who's sees the opportunity to squeeze the coin for some money or whatnot. And so they set up these bots. Is that kind of how we got to where we're at?
Yeah. So the bots are just things that folks have created for when new tokens launch to just suck every dollar dry.
Yeah.
That's a purely capitalistic thing. From my understanding, they didn't have anything against the fees.wtf people. It was just,
another token, another opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah. Another financial opportunity.
Yeah.
I see.
Madness.
I see. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm curious as to how some of these, some of the behind the scenes of these things go, how we get to these places. Cause it seems like a lot of times it's just oh, that one's a scam. Oh, fuck, that sucks. And then you're on to the next conversation. But it's wait, how do we avoid that? Because I still walk into traps, from time. It happened to me the other day on an NFT project, and while it was happening, I fucking knew it was happening, but there was this. I was in molasses slow motion mode and sort of caught up in a million other thoughts while I was doing it, and it was right after it was done, I was like, damn it, I knew it was a scam.
So were there some learnings from that? How did you understand how to approach a situation like that differently next time?
Yeah. And it's they keep getting better too at presenting the scams or whatever, or the way that it was coming to, that I found it felt legit, it was a legit source, or it had been before, I'd never walked into something like that. So yeah, just it seems it becomes this lesson every several months. I'm okay, I just need to slow down and read things and go slow and not, yeah. But yeah, it's a problem for sure. And it's partly, it's my fault. On that one, I'm not, what I mean? It was there. Good on them. They got me.
I got you.
Yeah. So you win some, you lose some. But yeah, it is. I like the idea of trying to have thoughts in place or things in place or places in place like what you're doing to help legitimize the conversation of a product or a project.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Like I would be overjoyed if that was kind of the take everyone had on EARNIFI. Yeah, the idea is to bring some legitimacy to this. That, man, the word airdrop itself comes with a lot of baggage. A lot of people don't see that as a legitimate thing within crypto. And that, yeah, I've been doing my best with a year full time, just basically trying to add legitimacy to this idea that airdrops are a way to start DeFi communities. And they really are effective if you do them well and you do them honestly. And then EARNIFI's goal is to be another honest layer on top of that, where, and there's a lot of risk to what I'm doing when I step out and say this is something you can go claim safely. And so I'm working on updating terms of service basically to describe what the risks are for everyone involved. But so far, the way I do it is I audit the smart contract manually, just visually. And for me, that's, I'm not claiming to be an advanced developer in that way, but I have written a few production smart contracts. And so I make sure that you can always claim it right away, that you can sell it right away. And so if you claim it and something else happens, these are like risks we're all taking.
Yeah.
EARNIFI will show you the price that it's currently worth. And so assuming that price is accurate, which has only been off once, that's the fees issue I just mentioned.
Yep.
You can just claim and sell. Get out. It's like a hot potato sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very popular topic that keeps coming up as DAOs. And have you thought about, or is there, of creating some sort of community vote that goes along with, or it's not necessary for what it is that you're doing, or is that something that you could see EARNIFI working with down the line, or what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I do see that as something down the line. So right now, EARNIFI I'm at the edge of the Web 2.3 technology gap. There is no way to send one-on-one notifications the way that EARNIFI does through email. There's no way to do that through Web 3. And so I'm at the edge of what's been built. As things come out, EARNIFI will become more decentralized. And for now, it's a service where, you have an email address here, unfortunately. But that might not be the case in 2 years. That might not be the case in 5 years.
Gotcha.
With most quality projects in the space, this is a long-term game. I'm here for years and years to come. And so the goal, I think, is to decentralize in that way. That would be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be coming up. We have a pal, a friend of ours. His name is Bojax, and he was trying to build a community DAO type thing for verification purposes of, like, I verify your project, you verify mine, sort of, and you create a community of people that are verifying each other's stuff, and in a DAO sort of way or whatnot. I thought that was kind of a potential good security measure towards finding projects or finding things like airdrops or whatnot that are legit by having like a big giant DAO of projects and artists and whatever people in the space that can verify, have the other person's back or something like that. I think more things like that need to show up.
Yeah, I agree. I'm excited for how all these things will evolve, because every project who's really building hard in the space sees this gap of where we're not there yet in the technology, and we're getting better, but still costs $100 to claim things.
Yeah,
it costs $200 to swap things. Like if we're talking about mainnet,
and do you think, as far as that conversation goes with the gas prices, do you think 2022 we'll actually see the change for gas prices with Ethereum, or no? We're years out, in your opinion?
So I've got bad news, I think, for everyone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the bad news is that let me start with good news. How about that? So I think layer 2s are really coming along, and I think layer 2s are ready for use. That's the good news. That good news actually brings along the bad news, which is that layer 1 fees are going to get paid more and more by layer 2s. And layer twos don't go offline when things are too expensive. They're always going to still make those layer one transactions. And all that preface to say, I think layer one fees are up only.
Okay, so can you break down like like layer one, layer two, and layer three? Like it's something like, you know, I've talked about a bunch. I kind of have an idea of what it means, but if somebody asked me right now, like to break down the differences, like I don't think I could. Can you do that for us?
Sure.
Possible? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, let me see if I can put it into a small package and explain it.
Awesome.
Let's start with layer one, because
Okay.
I think most people know layer ones. Luckily,
Yes.
we've got Ethereum, we've got Bitcoin, we've got Solana. These are layer one technologies. What that means is that this is the primary chain. There's nothing above it like a parent. The idea of something on Ethereum is that's where value is settled. So now we've discussed layer one. And before I even mention what a layer two would be, the main issue we're trying to solve here is gas fees. So gas is so expensive on layer one. And that's because the transaction per second limit that we have within a layer one technology that's decentralized. So for the sake of Ethereum, which is where most of the airdrops are, I'll discuss the rest of this on Ethereum, because Ethereum is what needs the most help from layer twos as well. So we've got these really expensive fees on layer one. A lot of people have seen that at this point. How do you make that cheaper? Well, if there were less transactions going through, then the transactions cost less. So instead of having all these normal people, when I say normal people, I mean like actual humans like us. Instead of us ever making transactions on layer one, what if we were making transactions in this other place where there's kind of a zip file, like a compressed version of it that gets put onto layer one, that gets put onto Ethereum? If we were able to do that, then everything we do down here before it gets zipped up, it could be really verbose. We could be doing a ton of transactions and just crazy stuff, like hundreds, thousands of NFTs. And then eventually it gets kind of checkpointed, is what it's called, to layer one. And so you get some of the assurances and the quality guarantees of Ethereum down in this other place that is a 10th or 100th the cost. Sometimes it's 1% or 10% the fees, which is just awesome, because then you can do so much more with, you know, a decentralized network. And
Gotcha.
so that's what layer twos allow us to do, is to kind of zip like a zip file and then put a little like pointer onto mainnet. And you don't have to worry about any of the technical details. You really don't even need to know it's a layer two. There's some funny things happening, like Arbitrum, for instance, and Optimism. These are the two biggest layer twos right now. There's some funny tweets coming out of people being like, you know, screw Ethereum, you guys got to try this thing, this Arbitrum thing, it's awesome. But folks don't necessarily realize that's like a child. This is like a parent-child relationship where you're still using Ethereum, you just don't have to pay those fees. And that's the goal I want to get to. Like, who cares if people know it's called Ethereum? Who cares if people know it's the best decentralized place in the world? It's that if we can get people those guarantees, then we have a more fair financial system. And that's why I'm here in the end. I think a lot of us, when you're here the long term, that's why you're here.
Right. Okay. So that brings us to layer three then.
Yeah. So the phrase layer three, I've actually only heard this start to come up recently.
Yeah.
And luckily the explanation is really quick, because if you understand what a layer two is, a layer three is just a compression layer there that goes to layer two. So let's say right now, so on Arbitrum, a transaction will cost you, I think, $1.50 for most transactions. That's in US dollars, not, you know, you can do the crazy Ethereum math, but let's just say it's $1.50. Now, if you were to create a layer that then zips and compresses things onto Arbitrum, then you could maybe charge a penny, or you could charge 1/10 of a penny. And so you could literally do this infinitely, but there are a ton of different stuff that's beyond my pay grade about why you should not do this like a million times.
Yeah.
And Vitalik has some great posts out there, but you know, Vitalik's posts are very technical.
Yes. Okay, that I think is an excellent definition of all of it. And actually, I learned a lot out of what you were saying there. It really kind of like solidified some of the theories that I had built in my head about it all. Okay, so there's Richard Hart has the Pulse chain coming up, and he's, it's supposed to be considered the largest airdrop in the world, is what he's calling it, or they're calling it. Have you looked into the whole Pulse chain thing, and what are your thoughts on what that is?
Sure, this is an interesting one to be aware of because they are claiming a lot can be done here. Yeah, the idea is that this is a perfect clone of, it's a full clone, it's a fork of Ethereum itself, not just the way Binance has done with BSC, where it's the fork of the code base. This is an actual fork of the current state of Ethereum.
Yeah.
And so, you have half an Ether here in this wallet. As soon as Pulse chain launches, you have a half an Ether there as well, which is almost like a version of what happened with Ethereum Classic and Bitcoin Cash. It's like, this is an intentional fork. That said, I haven't done, I cannot vouch for the project.
Right.
I think there's a lot of issues that can happen if you try to just perfectly clone something. Like, here's the biggest plot hole I see that I'd like everyone to think through. So USDC is a stable coin backed by Coinbase. Every USDC that exists on Ethereum is matched 1-for-1 with a dollar that they have in a bank account somewhere. Of course, this is trusted. You're trusting Coinbase that they're being honest. But, I trust Coinbase for the most part, and a lot of DeFi trust Coinbase for the most part because USDC is huge.
Yeah.
So let's say day one, Pulse chain launches. You've got 1,000 USDC in your wallet on Ethereum, and now you have 1,000 USDC in Pulse chain. What's your USDC and Pulse chain worth? Like, that's not actually 1,000 USDC. That's a like Pulse USDC. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so all these assets that actually are backed over on mainnet are now worth, I think, 0 USDC at least.
I think everything starts at 0 on Pulse is what they're claiming.
Oh, is it? Okay. So maybe this is actually a gap I'd love to hear from you all, because I've made these claims to folks that have DM'd me Pulse chain or publicly on Twitter, and I haven't yet gotten a fair response. So yeah, could you give me some background on what you think will happen there and how they claim that'll start off?
I'm not exactly sure how it'll go, but I've tried to watch some videos, and from what I get is that everything on Pulse will launch at 0 value. And there's a couple of reasons for that they go through. One of them being receiving something at 0 value might not have any tax implications in certain jurisdictions. But then there is talk about these liquidity bots, again, that is above my pay grade, because when they talk about them, like Richard will explain how these bots will come in and kind of interact with these P versions of these ERC20s that you're getting copied over. And yeah, I'm not sure how these things find their value. I can't understand that at this point, but I do know that there's talk of some sort of bots that come in kind of right away.
To what? To protect, or to back it, or like what do the bots do?
I'm not sure. This is some research needs to be done here. I feel like I've never heard of what he's doing and what they're doing.
I think we've got more research for all three of us. The last thing I want to say is I've never heard an engineer excited about Pulse chain or talk about it. I've never heard those words come from anyone who is a developer.
Okay.
Which is really worrisome. That means there's 0 technical overlap from Ethereum.
Well, what was the case on when he was putting Hex out, or was there a lot of chatter about that from developers?
Same with Hex. I've only heard from Hex with my friends who are traders, which there's definitely a use case for that. I'm not going to be a point of view that has any logic on that, because in the past, like Doge as an example, I could be 100% wrong with things like that as far as the value of a token in the future.
Yeah, for sure. They're just like, kind of the projects that he's brought in, I mean, Hex has had some success for sure if you got into it or whatever. But he's just an interesting character in the way he sort of presents his information and stuff along with this project is always like kind of for me, it's very entertaining, and but at the same time, like, I think he rubs people a strange way. So then it makes, like, he makes enemies, and then people, like, it's just like the conversation around his projects always seem to be like strangely corrupt. It's either you love or hate the dude and his projects, like, so it's like, it's hard to find, unbiased information about the projects. It's either like one or the other, it seems like. So again, like, more places to vet these, like, because most of the time you're reading or watching some jerk off like me's YouTube channel, like, talking about this stuff, and like you're going, yeah, that's true, and then it's like, who knows, like, it's true or not, right? But I mean, I try my best, but I make stuff up. I'm sure I'm guilty of that, not intentionally. I mean, it just kind of comes out, But no, I'm kidding around, but yeah, there needs to, you know what I mean? It's like more vetting, like pure vetting it would be awesome. More places. Do you recommend or have other places you go to for verification of projects and stuff?
Yeah, so there's actually a really good Twitter channel. Or a Twitter account. I think it's called like DeFi Ratings or DeFi. It might be DeFi Safety. No, it's not. Dang. There's a Twitter account.
DeFi Rate. I see one
where I can't find the thing I need.
Yeah.
They like announce ratings of different protocols on Ethereum. And so that's something that I definitely check. But as you've sensed in this conversation, I'm basically 100% Ethereum.
Yeah.
And so that's actually a choice I've made, not necessarily because I'm a maximalist, but because I can only claim understanding of so many things in this world. And within crypto, we've already reached a point, we're past the point where I can even claim to know a lot about Ethereum because I'm super fresh and new on the NFT stuff. This is NFT Action news, and I'm someone who, I bought my first NFT pretty recently in history, at least.
Yeah.
And so I claim to know
most people did,
Yeah, most people are.
Yeah.
I know a decent amount about DeFi, but I only know a decent amount of DeFi on Ethereum.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So and when did you make that choice, or was it a thought choice, or were you like kind of dabbling in everything and you were like, nope, I need to focus on one thing so I know you can be a master of this and move forward with that?
I've always been super focused on like the one track mind. So I was in a Bitcoin in 2014. It rose up a bit. I sold way too early, like most folks that were here. And I saw Ethereum when it came out. I actually contributed to fixing some grammar mistakes on day one of launch, but did not understand what I could do. There was nothing to do then. There was no MetaMask. You had to like understand how to write hexadecimal encoded stuff. It was crazy. For me, at least. I was a college kid, just excited but confused. And yeah, I stayed out of crypto for years and years. But when I decided to come back, I did want to come back to the projects I saw as most legitimate, because I had seen in the Bitcoin days so many people get ripped off. Every single coin from back then is zero, except for Bitcoin and a very few select others. And so I knew that the same thing would happen with Ethereum. And I've been quite wrong in some of those bets, like I mentioned. I missed the entire alt L1 explosion where Solana went up like crazy, Dogecoin went up like crazy. And so I just had to turn off the trading part of my brain a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not here to trade and become the richest one, because I'm not going to become the richest one no matter what I try. The next guy next to me is going to make way more. Like my roommate, I had a roommate in Colorado 2 years ago. He was getting into crypto and buying all these coins I'd never heard of, projects that didn't check out at all on the engineering side. And he's the one sitting pretty at 50x, 100x gains, where that's not the game I want to play. It's a good game if you're good at it, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I find myself, jumping all over the place. Partly, that's just who I am. Partly for, the show, I want to be able to bring different topics and things too. But man, I find myself thin, even amongst like the NFT games. Like I'm playing way too many of those right now. I'm always trying to pare down, but then something new comes out. So I'm like, oh, I got to check this out, so I'm always adding and subtracting at the same time, it seems like.
And we've
But
got similar problems coming at it from different sides.
yeah,
I feel your
yeah.
pain. Everyone
So,
does so deep in this.
like I found similar to you. Like I found myself trading way less, and less, just because, like, it seems like my best days of trading, it was like, you know, obsessively, like that's all that I was thinking about and doing and focused on, and that seems like to be for me like the only time that it works, and it's completely unhealthy. So like I'd rather spend my time, you know, doing creative things and trying to, you know, like make a living doing, you know, the things that I love on that level. But I do find trading fascinating, and you know, kind of keep, you know, it's something that I'm still studying and keep my eye on, and everything, just because I think it's interesting. But now that the conversation of Solana is starting to blow up, and there's like, oh, Solana is going to flip ETH conversations, this, that, and the other, like, not that I believe that that's happening, or if it's going to. I don't think it would happen anytime soon. But what are your thoughts on that? Or do you feel like that you should start taking a look at some of these other chains a little bit more, or what's your thoughts on that?
Yes, I do. I do feel like I need to.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. I'm the first one to admit that I was too bullheaded in 2021. I think I missed out on a decent amount of what's been happening on Cosmos, which is, there's a lot of engineering, a lot of new projects that are launching there that are seem interesting. All I can say is interesting because I don't actually know what they're up to yet.
Right.
And that's unfortunate to say because, oops.
Oh, well, he'll looks like he lost his contact there, but I'm sure he'll jump back in here shortly. What a heck of a conversation. What a smart dude. Like there's so much I've learned from this show that's blowing my mind, you know, but really kind of helping me sort of get the bird's eye view of some of the things that I was like going around the rat wheel on, like trying to solve in my mind. So yeah, I'm really glad to brought this. Yeah, I want to figure out what I see when I'm looking for. I see DeFi rate. I don't know if that's the one. They have 30.k file. A trusted resource for all things DeFi. I wonder if this is the one that DeFi Dawson was talking about. Let me pull it up on the screen here so you guys can see what I mean. DeFi rate.
Well,
what's up?
You see him trying to rejoin as well.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he was there for a second. Now he's gone. I'll take a bite of my sandwich while he's away. Didn't want to be rude while he was here. Oh,
gotcha.
Caught him
mid-bite.
All right, there you are. Is this the DeFi rate Twitter that you were talking about? I have on the screen here. It's DeFi rate, a trusted resource for all things DeFi. I got about 30.5k followers. I don't know if this is the one.
I think you're somehow muted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you're muted on your end. Somehow it's, coming through a strain. We're not hearing anything just yet.
Hey, folks, how about now?
There you are.
Sweet. Sorry for all these issues. My DSLR turns out, it overheats, and then it's game over.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
So DeFi rate is a super quality resource for comparing DeFi investments and APRs.
Yeah, okay.
It's not the exact one I'm thinking of because the one I'm thinking of, they go ahead and rate like really low volume projects that are really sketchy.
Gotcha. All right. So they're looking at the lower cap ones.
You can assume DeFi rate stuff is very high quality.
Cool.
I think it's kind of like the cream of the crop from what I remember using it, especially during DeFi summer. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I didn't know about this one. I'll check it out. I don't know where we were in the conversation. I feel like you were in the middle of something, but I don't know where we were. Does anybody remember what we were talking about?
We were mentioning Solana, and we were mentioning.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like a good idea or not?
Yes. Yeah, the idea of like looking into these other chains and stuff. So you're going to broaden your view of things this year then a little bit.
I am. That's my primary New Year's resolution within crypto. How about you all? How are you dealing with this, especially with the NFT overload already?
Yeah, it's gosh, like I'm on the fence, the fringe. I started to kind of sort of try to get into some Solana stuff. Set up my Harmony, wallet there. I Avalanche. I want to try to get, there's so much. There's just too much to do. I feel what you're saying about trying to find a lane. We're gonna release a feature film in the NFT space, and the idea of like how to do that so that if say somebody that's just all Sol and they don't go to any other chains, like I want that person to see the movie as well. Like I want the wax person to see the movie, the ETH person to see the movie. So like trying to come up with solutions or ideas and ways to release so things so everybody can get it is kind of a rat wheel conversation that goes on in my head that I'm having with other folks as well too right now. So and it's so fast, like the way things can be done happens so quick that I find myself like readjusting my thoughts and ideas on moving things forward. But it seems like you just gotta eventually just commit and stick and go and see what happens, and best of luck. But
yeah, I think that's the biggest trade-off, or the biggest payoffs come when you're really deep on one thing. But that's my biased point of view too, because it's just happened to be what's worked for me.
Yeah. Well, I used to work at a techno record store when I was a techno DJ, and I had like a superstar DJ come in to the store, and he said basically the exact same thing. He was like, if you want to make it, just play one kind of music. And I was just like, that is insane and absurd, but like, it worked for him. He was making bucks.
It worked for me with engineering as well.
Yeah.
I've done my entire life doing JavaScript, which when I was starting out, that was silly. It was not taken very seriously.
Yeah.
And just like with airdrops, how airdrops have exploded and become such a big part of DeFi, JavaScript has become an incredibly important part of everything we do. Everything you do in crypto is on a website. It's not a native app. And so every website you go to has some really advanced JavaScript there. And that idea just wasn't around like 15 years ago. You were doing Excel on your computer on an app.
Yeah.
We weren't using Google Drive back then. We weren't using iCloud. We were doing things on our devices. And so that timed out really well for me, because now I have the skills to build EARNIFI the second airdrops became big.
Yeah. So do you have any like what do you think the biggest thing that's going to happen in the space will be this year? If anything that you're like, oh yeah, this is it, or
the ETH2 merge is something that I'm the most excited about. I think the energy usage is going to be really interesting to see, and awesome how it's going to cut. The usage of energy for Ethereum is going to go down 1% or even less.
Okay.
Besides that, I'm really excited to learn what explodes on these alt L1s, what explodes on Solana, what explodes on Cosmos, and like I said, actually researching that, not being blind to it.
Yeah. I think it's good to know a little bit about what's coming, especially like in this realm, in this space, because it's happening. Like I said, it's just moving so fast, and everybody's kind of like stealing from the competition. It seems like you have to, somebody's going to come out with something or a pathway to do something, and of course, why the other person's going to utilize it and build on top. It's cool. It's just like, I can't believe how fast it's happening. And it feels like like in the last year, 2 years, that things seem to be more tangible than, when 2017, 2016, when nothing was tangible, but everybody was presenting it like it was. It's interesting to see. I'm curious. I don't know what's going to happen by the end of this year coming. I'm sure there's some big trend that we're like, that we're not even, it's not even on the radar, that'll probably show up and change the face of crypto once again. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else that you wanted to shout about or talk about? But if not, we'll let you go. We've had you on here for a good hour, and I appreciate the hell out of it. It's been an incredible conversation.
I appreciate you guys for giving me this opportunity. It's super
Yeah.
cool to hear. Yeah, I mean, you guys have a much better breadth than I do. And so I always love chatting with folks that ask me these harder questions. Like, what do I think of Pulse Chain? Like, I don't get that question every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
What do I think of Hex? I've never had that question.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, for me, like we've talked to some of the people that are kind of like big in the Hex community. We've had them on the show and stuff. And when we were getting into that conversation, it really kind of seemed like Hex was, so like the way he was breaking it down, I'm like, wow, like Hex was maybe like one of the first like DeFi projects before there was the term DeFi being used so heavily, or like it wasn't so mainstream in this space or whatnot. But so it just seemed like to be in the wheelhouse a little bit of like some of the stuff that we were talking about. So, and you're a damn intelligent man, so I was curious as what your thoughts are on some of these things. And yeah, it was really, really great having this chat with you. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, I appreciate it. If anyone wants to follow up with me, you can find me easily on Twitter, Dawson Botsford. And then, yeah, try out EARNIFI, please, if you have the money. If you have the money to go claim, like it's a free tool to try. So there's no loss in checking.
That's true. That is very true. Yeah, my brother's like signed up. I've just been doing the freebie thing, but I think now I'm gonna have to jump in and to sign up for it for this year. So especially now that there's 7 billion airdrops happening, like I don't want to miss out on the good ones.
Exactly, 7 billion with a B. Yeah,
7 billion.
One day there might be.
Yeah, I know.
I hope not.
But I mean, 7 to 700 is a big jump right there. That's a huge X right there.
It's a huge
crazy. Jump. Super cool. Yeah, I'll share the website here once again in the chat as well. And yeah, we'd love to have you come back on again in the future if you have any updates or anything new to your project. That'd be cool. Or just to have another great conversation. That'd be awesome as well.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. I'd love to be able to come back on and hear from you as well. What I should be checking out next, because Hex is now on my list thanks to this conversation.
All right, cool. Yeah. I'm curious to what you think of it now that you're going to take a deeper look at it. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to. Yeah, I must hear what you think of it after you dive into it a little bit. So yeah, let's keep chatting.
Awesome. Thanks for the time, y'all.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Have a great one,
Dawson. Dawson, you're a legend.
Cheers.
Take care.
All right. Have a good one. All right. That was awesome. Super cool. DeFi Dawson.
It's a good one in the space, You find a good one in the space like that, you gotta stay connected.
And it's insane that we could do an hour with somebody like that and not even mention the mustache once. That thing was strong and large and in charge.
It's a good looking man.
Very good stash.
Good looking man.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see him and Crypto Stash on a podcast together, see side by side, see who's got the better stash. No, that's super awesome. All righty. Let's see here. What else do I have to?
Would you read the tweet that I tagged you in, brother?
Tweet that you tagged me in?
Yeah, I shouted you out on the Twitter today, and I tagged you in a tweet that I know you're going to be excited about.
Oh, let me see here. I think this is the one you're talking about.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Okay, what do I have here? UFC Strike, own the glory with UFC Strike NFT, officially licensed UFC video NFTs by Dapper Labs.
This Sunday.
Flow blockchain packs dropping Sunday at 11 a.m. The UFC is finally, just like the NBA,
Top Shot.
Top Shots. They're finally putting out the UFC ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Sunday.
Sunday?
Yeah. Super cool. I think I want to take a bite of my Beyond Meat sandwich to celebrate that. Before Sunday happens, there's a day called Friday. And on that day, our show here, the NFT Action News, will be streaming live from DigiCon 7, where Metaforce has a booth here. It's a metaverse conference, digital conference. You get a little avatar. You can walk around, have a little green mohawk or whatnot. But we have a booth there, so stop by the Metaforce DigiCon booth. Let me take another bite of this. We'll be walking. The Metaforce boys will be in and out, walking around, hanging out, chatting throughout the weekend. That's a good sandwich. Take it over, Em. I'm choking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just responding to our man DeFi Dawson real quick. The old Twitter bot. Wanted to thank him for stopping by.
Let me share this. What is it? DigiCon.
You're going to be here. You're going to be hosting, right? A little bit at the Metaphor.
We're going to be live. The show is going to be streaming live. We're going to be live from DigiCon tomorrow for our big show, the big Crypto Monkey Friday show, the big Train of the Century show.
Hey, hey.
Pew, pew, pew. That's going to be huge.
Yes.
So yeah, so I'm super stoked that that's happening. That we're going to be streaming from the deal. Oh, by the way, did you watch the intro to the show?
I did. I did watch it.
It's pretty good, huh?
It's a notch above.
It's upgraded. I don't know, like if you were here at the beginning of the show or not, but if not, well, you'll see it at the end because we played the intro is the same as the outro. So, but it's just been upgraded.
Yeah,
just a little bit. I'm gonna continuously upgrade it, keep it going.
I saw the pirates are in there. I saw some there's some upgrades for sure.
Yeah, so 4 p.m. Eastern, Metaforce Comics and the NFT Action News live stream right there. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the air on the schedule for DigiCon.
That's huge.
Are you going to go to DigiCon, Em?
I probably will show up a little bit since I saw how good your avatar looked.
Yeah, so let's see. Learn more about the Splinterlands official. This is hosted by Splinterlands. I think Wax is invited Metaforce to have a booth, something like that. I don't know how we got there.
But we're there.
Let's see, what kind of rooms do we have here? Rooms. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Is this a trailer? Oh, no. This is like the live stream of it.
Oh, that's where Mars is going to be, in the party room, the dance party venue.
Oh yeah, Mars has plans to be going to the dance party. There's a big dance party happening. Exhibit halls: Atomic Hub, Brave, Gala Games, Splinterland. So we're part of the Atomic Hub hall, I believe.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, there's 8 booths from Atomic Hub, 7 from Brave, 7 from Gala Games, 9 from the old Splinterlands. I want to see the other booths. The John Wilkes booths.
7 from Brave.
Award-winning indeed, T. Kingsbury.
Say what?
Yeah, I don't know why I can't get in on these. They don't open up like they say they're supposed to. Excuse me. So, all right. So that'll be happening. That'll be going on. That'll be a lot of fun. Streaming through the Twitch, streaming through the YouTubes on that, of course. All right.
This is the first conference of 2022 for you.
It is. First 2022 conference coming down the old pipe. The old pike. So you got this Warsaken staking going on now. With your card, you can pledge to different leaders here every day and get some loot token. I've been pledging to this Russian lady.
So you pledged to her.
I've already pledged it. I got to wait the 24-hour deal thing. This is Warsaken cards. So what is the main? I guess it's this Warsaken.card store loot get you here. This just started going on a couple days ago.
Okay.
Let's look at some rankings. See what the top games are here on the DApp radar.
Look at that. Splinterlands topping the list.
Taking #1 spot in users.
On the week of DigiCon.
Yes, and Alien Worlds in 2nd place. Axe Infinity in 3rd. Farmer's World in 4th. Mobox NFT Farmer in 5th. Upland in 6th place. Bomb Crypto in 7th. I've not heard of Bomb Crypto. It's a Binance Smart Chain. Second Life. Binance Smart Chain, Second Life. Is that Second Life? Second Life? Play Mining. And then in 10th place after Crazy Defense Heroes. DeFi Kingdoms coming up hot in 11th there. Sunflower Farmers. Crypto Blades. Crypto Blades. X World Games Prospectors down on the list. Office Land in 20th place there. All right, those are the games. Top DeFi. Pancake Swap, Good Dollar, Katana, Trader Joe, Drip, Sushi, Radium, 1inch, Ape Swap, MetaMask Swap. That's the top 10. Top 10 utilize DeFi products at the moment. Collectibles. Top collectibles in the space right now at the hour. NBA Top Shots, #1. Wax Packs, and #2. Phantom Galaxies Origin, #3. Adidas Original Into the Metaverse, #4. Polychain Monsters, #5. Unstoppable Domains at 6. Pixel Portus at 7. Blockchain Miners Club Official coming in hot at 8. Galactic Apes coming in at 9th place. And Crypto Chicks riding in hot at 10th. Parallel Alpha and the 11th. Non-Fungible People, VM World Boss Beauties, Singularity, Mutant Ape Yacht Club down there in 16th. Different CryptoPunks down there in 23rd. Okay, this is collectibles there. We're looking at collectibles. What does that mean? Like NFTs?
Oh, yeah, that would seem to be. These are all NFT projects.
And then we're looking at it by users, I believe. That's where this order of arrangement is. We can go by volume. CryptoPunks. First place, then you go by volume. Then you got Top Shots second. Those are the only two in the millions. Where are them APs sitting at? Where they're not even on this top 10 list. Crypto Dick Butts is beating them out. They're in 9th place. Everybody talks some Bored Ape. There ain't no Bored Ape on this list. All right. I'm just being a jerk now. Being a big jerk ape. All right, let's see what the upcoming drops are for the day. Bob, over here on Promo Planet, we had the sale from Coin Pirates today. Special asset sale from the in-store. Per the Coin Pirates personal page. You go right here, special drop. It's on their page, the store. You're buying these with the CPR token. If you're in the game and you're out there doing it, it's not these. This is the round 1. This is special assets part 2. I believe you're only allowed to buy one at a time. Let's see if they'll let me buy another one. I don't think so. I think they're going to send me. Well, let's see. They send me to the store, back into the store.
Send you an angel.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'm not allowed to buy one because you already purchased the asset. All right.
One a day?
No, I don't know. I think now we have to go to the secondary market. I think we're only allowed one purchase of those from the first CPR.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, so that's good.
Choppy waters out there again today.
Choppy waters. Pretty soon the battles will be commencing. Hopefully soon. Endless Loot Flamethrower drop. Endless Loot is an official collection of NFT minted on the Wax blockchain. Each loot NFT. Let's take a look. Did we look at this the other day, Bob? I don't remember. Let's look at the other website. I think this is, yeah, we did. We started looking at this and then we ran off to something else. You're crawling down into the darkness in search of shiny loot. Endless Loot is an official collection of NFTs boot. No, that's not how it goes. Minted on the the Wax blockchain. Each loot NFT is limited to 101 mints, created with the intention of appealing to old school gamers. Fantasy, nostalgia, loving, crafted RPG items are meticulously designed by me, Lucas Vicente, the UFC fighter, using the pixel art technique. Become an adventurer. Series 1. All right, so it's like combat points. So is this a game or not? We are very happy to see the growth of the Endless Loot Farm. I don't know. I don't know why.
It's a click to earn at this point.
Click to earn at this point. That's right. And also today, the NFT Stonkers Blue DAC lockers only purchasable for a Blue DAC. For blue, not blue DAC, for blue token. Sorry.
Interesting.
And it's NFT Stonkers here. Let's see what they've got. They've sold 32 of the large one and 21 of the smaller pack. But what are we looking at here? That's a lot of blue. That's a lot of blue. How many numbers is that? 6.
195,000.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of blue.
Yeah, that's a decent
As
amount
much
of
blue as I've earned in the blue DAC, like I don't have that much blue. Do you?
No, I'm not even.
Because I was going to see if I could borrow some.
Hit up M Blue. See if you can borrow some.
Yoshi drops happened this morning, and also there was a Street Fighter.
I think we need to reach out to Yoshi.
Why?
See if he would join us on the show.
Oh yeah.
Because
why hasn't we had him on the show yet?
That's one thing right there. Is why haven't we had him on the show yet? And then the other thing is Yoshi drops seems to have a lot going on, and I was paying attention in the beginning, but it has come a long way, and I'm behind.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like it'd be good to catch up with what's going on from the man himself.
Let's do it. Let's figure that one out. Let's get Mr. Yosh on the show. And yeah, I need to jump back on in here and get myself sorted out as well. It's been a minute since I've paid attention.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Yosh. That would be good. All right, let's take a look at it, see if the Street Fighter thing sold out, because it was kind of a big deal when it first came out, right? First one around.
It was, and then it like fizzled out for a long time, and then they announced like staking somewhere or something, and then
they sold out. I had all mine up for way cheap, and they sold out like real fast, and I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, same.
You going? I love you.
Are you going to get back into the classic edition here? Are you thinking?
I don't know. Let's see what the deal is. Sold out.
Oh, so never mind.
Yeah, no. I didn't have the intention to, just because like it felt dirty to me across the board. Like, because I was only like kind of being a flipper. But, you know, I have some nostalgia kind of love for Street Fighter from my back in the day, but I didn't really like the art of the first round. So I just decided I'd steer clear of this deal. I thought I was going to be playing Street Fighter too when I was opening these packs or something. And then I'm like, oh no, I'm just collecting dickhead cards. So I decided not for me this time. Not for me.
Not this time.
Oh, wait a minute. It just happened, right? It's happening right now. I'll go in on this. Gods and Legends. When's their game coming? Damn it.
Good question.
Oh, wow. Look at that one. I want to buy this one. Buy low mints. Buy packs. Buy singles and packs. Damn it. What do I want to do? I want to buy packs for wax. I want to buy a pack.
That's the first time I've seen buy low mints as an option.
Oh, yeah. Should we do that? Oh, 13 minutes. 13 minutes till gods and monsters. That'll be fun. I like me a gods and monsters. This one, an amazing cab. Look at that. I like this one. When is their game? When game? When gaming? When gaming? Official game when? Wendelin. If I ever have a daughter, I'm naming her Wendelin.
Wendelin gameth.
I want to play. I want to play this game right now. In a world of video gaming, one man eats a sandwich.
Okay. Gods and Legends, sponsored by the Beyond Meat Sandwich Brothers. Okay, you don't have to stay on the path, at least.
Yep.
That was good to see. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know.
I wish I was in the closed beta.
I think we should start, trying to get in some more closed betas.
I know.
And then stream them live. Stream them live.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
It's a tower
13
defense,
minutes.
Sensei says.
What's that?
Aha. It's a tower defense.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the game on Clash Dome.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. Okay. Let's see what the next drop is for the day, Bob. Drop number 8. Solana Crypto Bunnies. My name is Bvox, which stands for Bunny Variant OX, prototype of human like bunny android. I'm not looking at that. Rawr cards, new monsters. Oh, that's tomorrow. All right, we'll look at the Solana one because we were just talking about looking at Solana ones and stuff like that, right? But let's see where this drop is happening from. This is their website here. Okay. Please use Phantom Wallet only. This is the only wallet that is 100% guaranteed to work properly. Mint your NFT now.
It's at 100. They might want to bring that down
to 99.
So it's not like segmented.
Look at the jugs on her, Bob. I know. I'm just saying that's a prominent feature, especially when she's wearing the red. They just like sticking out at me or whatever.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, a little Jessica Rabbit action. All right, Jessica Rabbit, you rogue. I'll play your game.
I'm not playing this game.
No, I'm not either. I'm just saying I'm not. It's not a game. It's just a collection. I think I'm sure there's a metaverse promise and a NFT card game coming, and you can wear your avatar into my Mechiverse. Whatever. Might be good. Does anybody know about that one? Maybe it's the best, newest project. Hippest, dopest, freshest, latest. Live and direct. 8 minutes until that drop happens. 8 minutes until that drop happens. Anybody out there ever wanted to make a 10,000 generated collection of NFTs? Well, now you can. With NFT-generator.art. No code NFT collection generator. Generate your NFT collection and deploy it to a blockchain. We support images, GIFs, and videos and deploy to Ethereum or the Polygon.
Wow.
So I'm going to go ahead and share this with you creatives. All you
For
creatives.
you no coders out there.
All you creatives in the chat, take a look at that. No code creatives.
We're no coders here.
Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. I think I'm going to start doing some live like streams where I'm playing games, but like you won't see my face. Like you might just see like, oh man, my stamina. Why can't I play Temple Lock?
Citizen and the game.
Yeah, you might just see like me playing the game. What's going on? I'm stuck.
Will we be able to hear you?
I don't know. I'm
Maybe.
still working out this idea here. Like maybe it's just like music, like some dope ass music from the LeftHousr archives.
I like that.
You know, or something. Maybe there's a little bit of chat. Maybe there's like a little discussion at the beginning or something. Or, you know, like I could do like a little breakdown how to of my philosophy of how I play or something. I don't know if I want to go like it just might be I'm playing. I was thinking at first that I wouldn't be talking. Maybe it's just like at the times when I play, maybe some of those I just like have my Temple Lock set up, you know, stream set up, you know, with the things that you were watching Temple Lock or whatever, you know, just a couple little bells and whistles or something like that, you know, that could be fun.
All right, interesting.
You know, whatever game it is that I'm playing, I was thinking, hey, man, I got to put that up on the old TV screen.
I like it.
You do?
Yeah, and it's spawning an idea as well for myself.
What's your idea? Oh, you don't want to talk about it live yet? It's too fresh.
Yeah, it's too fresh, but maybe there's a music version of that too, where it's, you know, create some music and your Ableton's open and the process is streamed.
Yeah, that's not a dumb idea at all. It's not a dumb idea at all.
Look at what you're doing here. I like your technique.
I know I'm going big time for it. I'm trying to go for I mean, I might really screw myself here. Hold on. I don't want to screw myself here, but I want to go for it. Let's go big time. Uh-oh. I think I screwed myself.
Hold on here.
Throw that one away.
Get a new piece of Flatty. Come on, Flatty. There you
go. Oh,
go.
yeah, babe. Oh, no, it's too big.
No. Flatty's good.
I wanted a 3-piece.
No.
I wanted a 3-piece. I wanted a 4-piece L across, you know? How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Check it out. Watch this.
Boom.
Worth it.
Boom.
Worth it. 4 combo.
Going big is what we call that.
That was a big. I went big and it paid off. I almost didn't. I had to spend all my my 1 rotate and I had to spend my 1 slot machine. Give it away now.
With a 4 combo, you'd think you'd get one of those moves back.
Yeah, you would think so, and typically you do. I think on something like that, you would get a little hand me down.
Look at you building the border.
Going again. I'm going for it. One,
ladies
more
and gentlemen.
Time. One more time, babies and gents.
Whoa.
What? What are you whoa-ing me on?
I saw a play.
A double. You saw one?
A double vu.
Doublez-vous, doublez-vous. All right, that was a bad move. I shouldn't have done it. Oh, that's nice. That one lays out nice.
Real quick while you're playing there.
Oh, I did it. I beat the dude that I was playing. Game over. I win. Skip. Yeah, what were you going to tell me?
I was just going to go over some headlines here from our friends at Roll.
Well, bring them up onto the board, brother. Share your headlines. We'd like to see them.
Let's do this. I got an email from our friends at Roll.
Oh, good.
Recently here, and it's got some good
Good
information.
segue, because I want to talk some Roll as well, too. So
the convergence.
Let's talk Roll.
All right, am I up here?
Yes, you are.
This is from Bradley, the Social Times Money. And then who's on Roll here? We have our friends Marble Cards in the headlines.
Yes.
Right? What are they doing WGM times Marble Cards. The second arena in our collaboration with Marble Cards, featuring abstract artists and social token pioneer When Giants Meet, WG Meets, is live. Enter the arena for a chance to win MEM WGN, an exclusive super rare piece by WG Meets. Yeah, so
that's cool.
That was cool to see. And then right under that, I've seen this headline floating around a little bit here. Dharma acquired by OpenC. So
Dharma acquired by OpenC.
The Ethereum wallet dApp that can connect with your bank account has been acquired by OpenC. The Dharma team will be bringing its knowledge, expertise, and technology to OpenC in order to power the mainstream-friendly way to buy, sell, and mint your NFTs. So that's a big one, I think. Dharma has been talked about on Bankless podcast, and I know that's one of the kind of sponsors or one of the people that they've worked with for a while. So that was kind of interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
And then here we got Coinbase and MasterCard. Coinbase is partnered with MasterCard to enable credit card purchases of NFTs on their upcoming Coinbase NFT platform. This is another step towards classifying NFT as digital goods and will help with mainstream adoption. You're darn tootin'. And then real quick, right under here, new money. Harrison First has a plan. There's an article here that I'll share out in the chat in a second, but one music NFTs on Catalog Works, which is a platform that's been popping up recently. It's in a beta, I believe, right now. I have submitted for an artist spot on Catalog, but yeah, it seems like it's gaining some traction. And then multiple edition NFTs on Mint Songs, which is a new one that I am interested in checking out. And instrumentals and DJ sets will be on MYX, so a couple new spots where some music platforms are showing up across the space here.
Well, you want to talk music? We'll talk Roll later. I want to continue the music conversation. Let's go. You want to talk Brawl? Let's talk Brawl.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Retro Sound. Welcome to the Retro Club. This project was brought to my attention by an incredible musician, the great and lovely Divine, who lives over there in Germany, with Jeff Leanwin, who was the fella who worked on the Living Room, nice and flowy, Dyslexic 95, Packet 1990 that just came out on Tuesday. This is the one we're talking about here. Came out on Ethereum as well as on Wax. There's a one of the music video here, the Legendary Vision music video on ETH. But if you buy this one, you'll get all 10 of the animations, the Legendary animations on Wax. And if you buy all 10 Wax packs, where the hell's the Wax link? God, I hate it when my show is not set up perfectly.
It's still an award-winning show.
It still is an award-winning show because I hold myself to such high standards here. Yes, I do. All right, so if you buy the Wax packs, I like saying wax packs. Buy the wax packs. There's 10 of them, you see. Only one of them is released right now. This one. Inside each one of these 10 wax packs, these Dyslexic 95 wax packs, there's 10 of them, there are super music bubbles. And each one of the legendary animations from each one of the wax packs, Dyslexic 95s, has a super music bubble version of it. And they're loops of music that Emily Left here has created. You can rearrange these music loops into any order you want. And then the first 20 people that do that, submit it, send it back to us, will get a full version of their music bubble, super music bubble on Ethereum.
Hey.
Crossing
Cross
the
chain, chain agnostic over here.
Chain. Yeah, chain agnostic. So, okay, so that's going there. But let's go back to, that was just because of my introduction of Divine got us all the way back over there. But so she sent me this, but let's take a look at it. The Retro Sound. Welcome to the Retro Club. About the Retro Club NFT, 5,000 unique tapes, 500 unique sounds. Retro Club is the result of a very ambitious goal to create a bridge between modern music and the retro feelings of analog gear. For this first season, we're presenting you unique cassettes with unique music. Every single tape is one of a kind. And their Discord is popping. If you go into their giveaway section, they do, sadly, though, it's like, you know, invite 5 friends to the thing or whatever.
Exactly.
But, and now that I'm thinking about it, but it's for an ADA. It's for ADA. It's for an ADA giveaway, and ADA is like, you know, it's ADA season right now. ADA,
like Cardano, right?
Yeah, Cardano White. Yeah, so that's like, you know, they're having conferences, this, that, and the other. So prices, people are saying they're on the ups. But you know, you got to go and spam people to do it. So unfortunately, they have music playing in there and stuff. But I don't know. If it comes from Divine, I'm interested in it. And,
yeah, it sounds like a fun one.
You want to hear a little bit?
I'll take a listen. Let's have a listen. Award-winning.
All right, that's the loop. All right, that's
Not
cool.
bad.
Nice little leaper. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So you brought up try roll. Roll is where we launched our ERC20 token. The left token comes from Roll. And, you know, I've been doing some stuff in the Discord for the Action Family Club Card carrying members. Little tasks. I've been setting tasks for tokens. We're going to continue that trend. Friday, all of the Action Family Club Card members, everyone that rocks one of your Action Family Club cards as your PFP, your profile pic.
Where, on the Twitter bot or where? On YouTube?
I want you to rock it on Twitter, and I want you to rock it on Discord. And then basically the way that you're going to, you know, confirm that you've done so is on Discord. You'll go and you'll, you know, take a snapshot or share your Twitter that you've created, you know. Shit, what am I saying? I'm saying, you know, use your PFP, and when you do that, create a tweet, share us the link in Discord, and when you share us the link in Discord, your PFP in Discord best well be your Action Family Club card.
Proof of PFP.
Proof, so that way we see it, and then you can change it if you want, or rock it for the weekend.
Let it ride for a day, at least.
If you want. Whatever
Imagine we
you
get the
wanna
whole
do.
family letting her ride for a week.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so, and you know, the Action Family Club card is the only way to win serious NFT prizes here. Monday through Thursday, you have to be a holder of the Action Family Club card to get yourself on the list to win prizes Monday through Thursday, but Friday it's open to the public. And tomorrow's going to be a big one for public, obviously, because it's Crypto Monkey Friday. Obviously, we're doing DigiCon live. And so I know there's some of the information coming in hot from the monkeys. We have a purple wizard that we're going to give away up there tomorrow. As well, holding these Action Family Club cards. If you're holding 5 of them, if you're holding 10 of them, 15 of them, you will get an airdrop. You will get airdrops from LeftHousr, from the collections that we're putting out, like Dyslexic 95. You know, this there's a percentage of that goes into our airdrop fund, and we airdrop the family members, the guys that are holding this. So yeah, check this article out to learn more about the Action Family Club card. I know a lot of you guys know this already, but I'm hoping that you told your buddy at work to watch the show today, and he's like, God dang, I need to get me one of them Action Family Club card packs.
Very true.
Yeah. So yes, doing. Hold on one second. I'm gonna clear the screen for a second because I'm pull some roll stuff up. But there is a fella who just purchased the lefty hole over there on roll. I got to send out. Let me get to it here. Rewards. Okay. All right. So there's a couple of items. I got more that I'm working on right now to put up. But if you come to the app try roll rewards page /left, which I'll share here in the deal, you'll start to see more and more things that you can spend your tokens on, your left tokens on, showing up. There's 2 Action Family Club cards available in there for 3,000 left. There's 2 lefty left a rabbit's holes left special left. I think there's actually only 1. I got to send out the 1. And it should say 1. And once that final 1 is purchased, it's going to unlock this rabbit hole and the wax side of things. So it'll open it up, and some new bunnies will start coming. Some lefty lefts will start showing up on the wax side of things. And as well, we got our welcome to left up right now. Other things are coming. If you're holding, like I'm saying, the task, there's going to be tons of task ways for you to earn tokens. And we're growing and adding utility to the token, and that's what we're pledging to do in this year, is really try to get our ERC20 here popping like it's hot. There's 10 million of these only complete in the total supply, and they release a chunk of this over the next 3 years until we hit that 10 million. But there's 5 million in circulating supply at the moment, over 5 million, 5.5 million of these tokens. So, stick around, watch the show, join the family, join the Discord, find new ways to earn tokens, and find new ways to spend tokens. We're creating them. We're working on them. It's happening.
Hey, yo.
I know, like, we'll have, like, where the Life on the Train documentary, there'll be some of those available for the left token. I've got to get that set up as well once we release this in 19 days, 10 hours, and 39 minutes. Live on a Train documentary. The first NFT documentary. First.
The first of many firsts. NFT documentary series. Life on a Train.
And I'm a jerk. I didn't get the voting off and going for the Action Family Matters episode 2. Got to vote for our favorite cast member. Needs to happen. Sorry. I'll do it. You can buy your Gods and Legends packs now. I better do this before they sell. Can I buy 2? I'll buy 2. And then I'll open up the giveaway wallet and I'll buy 2 there, and we'll give away 2 of those today. Bob!
A twofer.
That's my personal stash, though. Bob! Go into the old giveaway. The old giveaway wallet. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I want to show you something while I got to type in an address. I want to show you I have a couple new bells and whistles here. Let's see. Oh, that's one. All right, let's try this one real quick.
Oh, yeah. Where did these come from? Are these built into StreamYard?
They come from heaven, buddy. They
I'm
come
gonna
from
build
heaven.
some.
No, I found them on the lines and stuff. I got a
That
couple.
gave me a great idea.
Oh, good. I'm glad you have a good one. Let's just share. Do you want to share it? Or do you want to keep it?
I mean, no, I'm gonna build one.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good. All right. I'm purchasing 2 of these for the left giveaway today from the Gods and Legends packs.
Very nice.
It's up on the board. All right. Bing, 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 bing. La 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 da 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 da.
Oh, look at these eyeballs coming in from Nurple. B3
Aruga, Jamaica. Come on, pretty mama. All right. Let's do those top 2. I know I have some faded Monsuda packs left. But no, I think I want to save those. We'll do these 2 Gods and Legends, and then we'll do some of our lefty whole new lands, maybe some Action Family Matters low mints. Might show up in your wallet if you win on today's Grubfish
Royale.
Royale with cheese, huh? What do you call a Big Mac? Okay. All right, let me go off, take the screen down so I can get the list and all that stuff. All right, there's the list, Uncle Vis. Thank you, brother. Oh, and the last night, Campsite Cook had his first Wacky Wednesday. I was watching him like a hawk.
Making sure he didn't...
Just petting my dog and watching him like a hawk. No, he was doing some builds, some nice
the
builds
portals
there.
look amazing.
Yeah, it looks so good.
It looks pretty insane.
Yeah, so he'll be doing that on Wednesday nights. Just chill. You can tune in and chill with Mr. Campsite. Hell of a dude. And yeah, he breaks down a little bit what he's doing as he goes, and it's good times. All right, Grubfish. Dude, DeFi Dawson, man. What a
Heavyweight.
dude. For real, heavyweights. Grubfish. Standard. Okay. Yes.
There we
bring
have
it to the
it.
screen.
Our first official Stone Rabbit has already changed profile PFPs, Discord and Twitter.
Booyah.
And YouTube.
Yeah, I've been rocking the same one. I'm gonna change mine up today and get a new one up
That's
there.
a beautiful bread face.
Yes, Grubfish. YouTube too. Yeah, why not? Why not rock it on the tubes too? That's a good place to rock it. Man, just imagine if we were in the chat here and all of us chatting down here. We're just our AFCCs. How pimp pretty would that be? All right, let's let them grubfish swim. Swim, little
settle
fishies.
it.
Swim, little fishy, swim. Sensei Bull Roger's about to blow up and take out 1 million other grubfish. Let's see if it happens. Oh, Bladesall took out a bunch. Sensei took out only 1 other person. Jimmy Gold slowed down after a big quick burst of speed. Oh, and another Bladesall comes in and took out Wilson Fisk. Motor cars going really fast.
No grubber is safe.
No grubbers ever safe in the pond. And Stone Rabbit, dead. Oh, Bladesall comes and misses Neckbreaker just by inches. Oh, dead, 2 dead down. Vis Nimmers and Paul TRX out of there. Lost another. Motorcar. Castrata. You guys are dead. Zamara Black swimming backwards, and now she's dead. Jimmy Gold. Zamara
Down
Black.
to the top 5.
William, gone. Top 5. Holding out strong for that. Oh, 2 of them gone. 3 left. Holding out for those Gods and Legend packs. Missing Morton Maddet and Boulder Magic by inches. Neckbreaker. Oh, 3 legends out there swimming strong. Boulder Magic is gone. Looks like the 2 winners are Morton Maddet and Neckbreaker. You guys are taking home the Gods and Legends packs. This is unbelievable. Neckbreaker celebrate with the spins around. Nobody sit by the plate, so yeah, this is unbelievable. Unreal, folks. I'm losing my voice. And Morton Maddet can't take it anymore. He's about to blow up, but no, he is the winner.
He's the winner. That was some work you put in there. Oh my God.
I'm okay. Congratulations to
all the winners.
All you winners, man. All you winners.
Morton Maddet,
top 5. Make sure you guys get something in your wallet.
Campsite.
But you two, top 2. Neckbreaker and Morton Maddet. Kings of the pond today. Kings of the pond. The gods and the legends of the pond. There we have it.
That was a good one. Down to the wire.
Down to the wire. That was a really good one. There's a lot of action, wink, wink, in that one. A lot of action. Super fun. I'd grub fish with you dudes any day. Every day, actually. I do the grub fish with you guys every day. All right. So that being said, that being handled, that being done, it's, you know, it was a crazy show, crazy good show. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and I hope you guys got as much out of DeFi Dawson as I did, because I learned a lot.
Yeah,
I learned a lot. That was really good. I hope that the fees one, you know, like, I hope that they can work that out and it ends up being a profitable token for everybody that jumped into it. But it's a bums.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tomorrow, DigiCon, babies and gentlemen, Crypto Monkey Friday, and my favorite portion of the day, Train of the Century. The boys from Train of the Century. The boys from Train of the Century will be coming into the Action NFT studio.
Oh, sorry.
They'll be coming on in with their stories of the railways. Talking to us about DeFi, my friends. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this. I could do this all day, though. Look, I do this all day, actually. when I'm by myself.
You actually turn up off air.
I actually do.
Yeah.
This is like me at low mint. This is me at low mint right now. All right, I'm going to give away these prizes off the air, I guess.
That sounds good. I think we've done it.
Yeah, big day tomorrow. Big day today. Big day yesterday. Big day in 20 years. Can't wait till Friday in 20 years. It's going to be dope. All right, we'll do it. Jesus.
All right, here we go again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in to the NFT Action News. What a Thursday it's been. I want to thank DeFi Dawson for stopping by with a lot of alpha and great info and great conversation. Stay safe out there, folks. And don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow for Crypto Monkey Friday. DigiCon's going to be streaming live. Big up to Splinterlands. And until then, 1 p.m. PST, as usual, we do as we always do around here and bid you adieu. Bid you adieu. Bid you adieu.
Bid you adieu while I bid you adieu. I bid you adieu while I bid you adieu. I bid you adieu while I bid you adieu.
Award-winning. That's the show. The NFT Action. We never go.
NFT Action. That's the name of the show. Yeah, bro. NFT Action. That's the name of the show.
Penguanava. Rico.
Yeah, bro.
the news show. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this out with your friends, family, and folks, and comment down below on YouTube's.
Did you see that QR code in the intro? Go ahead and go back and pause it and then hit the QR code in the intro and the outro.
See what happens. I dare